Yo, what's going on, everybody? What is up? What is happening? We're back in the building. Super excited about these UNC toes that we're going to be covering in the channel today. So shout out to everybody rocking with us today. We're pretty much on the dot, 7 o'clock over here PST. Not so sure what's going on out there. I just heard this loud bang, but I guess we're starting off the stream with a bang. You guys know it. Back in the building here. Super excited. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at who is in the building rocking with all of us. We got Kevin Hawthorne over here. Good evening from Lakeland, Florida, as usual. Yo, what's going on, man? You know, that's how I know it's you, is that you always say that each and every single time. So appreciate you being one of the first ones in the building. We got Real Gaming 94. Good evening, everybody. I know a lot of people excited to see these today and also find out my honest opinion on these. I am very fortunate to have hit on the shock drop. As you guys know, obviously in the thumbnail, you see we hit on the shock drop. I did receive these on Monday, but we did have another stream in store, and that's why I pretty much covered what I covered on Monday. And we're back here to pretty much cover these today. We also do happen to have Michael Rondo in the building. Good evening. What's going on? How are you? What's up? Minnesota in the building. What's going on, man? What's up? What's up? So, guys, yes, you know, it's no secret. They have arrived, and we do happen to have that wonderful UNC box over here. So we're going to get to it, and we're going to get into my, my thoughts, my opinions. But if you did hit on these right now and you don't plan on keeping them, I would highly suggest that and recommend that you sell them as soon as possible. But while it's on the higher side, okay, they're not gonna stay high. They're gonna dip for sure. It's an Air Jordan 1 high. You know, I know Air Jordan 1 highs aren't all the rage, but honestly, these are one of the best Air Jordan 1 highs that are releasing this year, without a doubt, okay? And it's one of the best colorways, and this is why we're super hyped. This is not going anywhere. I'm wearing these, all right? I'm just being upfront and honest with you guys. So I'm super excited to have them over here. Yeah, Real Gaming was like, man, you've been hitting on everything. It's like, look, we put in the footwork and we try again and again and again. I know you guys know that today was we did happen to have another shock drop. You guys been knowing, like, sneakers just keeps pulling these shock drops on us. Things are heating up. It's July. It's birthday month. Shout out to all the Leos in the building. So we did actually happen to have a shock drop today. Let me go to share my screen. Let me know, guys. Did you guys hit on these? The women's Air Jordan 1 Low OG NC to Chicago. Let me know if you guys ended up hitting on them, because we actually, man, we took 6 L's and we went back in, and then we finally took a W. Now look, it's not my size, but it doesn't matter. I'm here for the content, and we'll figure out what to do with the sneakers after. So we did hit on these today. Very fortunate and hyped on this, because this is definitely one of the bangers, one of the heaters that's coming out this month. All right, so I'm super excited. These are dropping on the 26th. That's literally right before my birthday. For those that don't know, I'm a July 27 guy, but these are dropping literally one day right before my birthday. We ended up hitting on a size 7 men's. I believe some other people did also hit on that size. A lot of the bigger sizes just flew and are gone. But yeah, super excited about this. We'll touch a little bit more into this and later in the stream, but I just wanted to share with you guys. I wanted to find out if you guys did hit. Again, we took a lot of L's. It was a Leo drop. It was a shock drop. You just so happen to have to be there at the right time. We got the notification, and we just so happened to have our phone in our hand at that time, and there we go. We just kind of went for it, right? We literally just went for it. Thank you so much for the congratulations on the W. But guys, in today's stream, we're gonna keep it focused on these bad boys, all right? Because I know that's what a lot of people are in for. They're like, I want to find out what my opinion is, and you guys want to see it in hand, because these just hit different, I think, based on a lot of the reviews I've seen. So it's my turn to give it a good solid go over here and let you guys know initially my thoughts on them. So these are going to be dropping on the 22nd. Yeah, we got a heater month. Okay, they're going to be dropping on July 22nd, and I'm hyped. I really love this colorway. Anything UNC typically flies off the shelf, and yes, this was heavily stocked. As you do see stock numbers over here, we hit on our size, so we're kind of good. I mean, I think this is a double up worthy, but at the same time, we're just glad we secured our pair so we can kind of keep moving. You know what I mean? It's one of those things, like, I do not advise anybody to pay resale on this. Do not pay resale. If you have them in hand and you don't plan on keeping them, sell now while you can, while it's hot. Okay. You passed on them. You passed on the lows, or you passed on the highs. So 13,767 initially was what they gave us, and this was from a total shock drop of 100 8,000 pairs. Not a lot of pairs considering the demand for this sneaker. Now, yes, it's a GR. There's going to be a lot of pairs. But guys, this is one of those pairs that if you do not want to pay the resale, which again, I don't recommend anybody paying resale, I would definitely just join as many raffles as possible. A lot of raffles are already popping up, and we can go through that in another stream. In today's stream, we're going to kind of keep it focused on the review and my honest. You passed on the lows today. All right. I think it was really, I don't think there was a whole lot of stock for the shock drop for the lows, but we can touch on that later. So this is obviously a banging sneaker. And I was really thinking about everything that's dropping this month, and this was honestly, it's on the top of my list. It's on the top of my list. So the moment we secured one, we tried on 3 devices, we hit on, we pretty much hit on one of our iPhones. So super fortunate about that. And now they're here and in the 9.5 size. We got, I hope I'm pronouncing the Iceman KK. I hope I'm pronouncing that. I'm going to paint the toe box white, convert into black, toe coloring, blocking. All right. You're doing some customization here. Okay, I love to hear it. You guys know me. I'm all about lace swaps and stuff like that. But changing the toe box, okay, I don't hear that every day. I don't hear that every day. That's a hats off to you. If you can do a proper job on that, awesome. You need the UNC toes. I've been entering most of the raffles. Yeah, join as many raffles as possible. That's what I would highly recommend, because even if you hit your size, regardless of what your size is, I mean, hopefully your size is larger than a 9, okay? But if you do happen to hit multiple pairs, you can sell them and still break even, okay? Because this is a heater. This is something that will sell out. I highly suggest and know for a fact that when the general release happens, this is going to sell out because a lot of people are anticipating this sneaker, okay? Such as you guys rocking with us all over here on the channel. So shout out to everybody rocking with us. Much love to all the viewers and all the ghost watchers. Feel free to say hi if you haven't already. The Iceman says, you said the name correct, man. It will be my first custom, but gonna try. There you go. All right. Okay, KK. I like that. Hey, well, welcome to the channel. Consider subscribing if sneaker content is up your alley. I think this is going to be my 157th sneaker review on the channel. We just been cranking out content as we can, because we love sneakers over here. We're sneakerheads, we're sneaker enthusiasts, whatever you want to call us. We just love sneakers. So yeah, I mean, this is definitely a fire sneaker. A lot of people definitely looking forward to it. Retail, let me see retail over here. So retail is going to be, why don't they have retail? I believe it's about $200. I'm checking my facts right over here. I'm like trying to figure out like, where's my receipt again? All that. Do we have pricing over here? Okay, $180 is what this is dropping for men's. But most places, you guys factoring in shipping and taxes and all that fun stuff, which we, absolutely love paying for. Sure, looking at, probably spending anywhere from $200, maybe a little bit more with the taxes and aspects, depending on where you live and if you're having these shipped to you, okay? But yes, next week's going to be one of those weeks where you just want to be on top of things in terms of like signing up for the raffles and the places and all that. And then online raffles are already kind of like slowly, I'm seeing certain places pop up for the UNC toes. I plan on doing a compilation video for you guys. Maybe we'll do another live where I talk about all of it, okay? But I know you guys are here to see them. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into it, okay? Now, part of the reason I'm really excited about this is just like you can mix and match this with so many fits. It's just such a solid colorway. And I'm looking at past UNCs. I keep going back to this one. This one's just actually a really like with where the color palettes are and all that. I think the color blocking on this I think is really good. You got a lot of black in the front. You do happen to have that, that UNC toe and then the UNC on the back. It's just awesome, okay? And you guys know, like anything UNC typically sells. I'm saying typically, not all of them, but, this one's definitely a fire one, all right? Already a subscriber, all right. Do watch your videos. Keep up the good work. I believe I first came to your stream from Roscoe's. All right. Hey, it's interesting because sometimes I look at the statistics and it's like, certain people that are subscribed to my channel are subscribed to like Raffi's and like Roscoe's or HHSB, and like BG Kicks or New York Dad. Like just I'm naming just like a plethora of a bunch of people, but it's just like, look, the sneaker community is really small. Yeah, it's a sweet color mix. Shout out to Michael Rondo in the building. Yeah, we just guys, you guys know it. We love sneakers. This is a phenomenal colorway, and I'm really excited about it. But I appreciate you being a subscriber. And guys, if you haven't already smashed that like button and you're excited to see these in hand, let me know. Let me know and go ahead and do that. All right. It's free 99 at the end of the day, and I do believe that, like, there's also some stats which is very interesting to me. I was watching. He got kicks, right, and he was talking about how like 60% of his followers, like, or watchers, aren't subscribed. Because it's one of those things. It's just like people sometimes they see the content, they just want to see it, and they don't necessarily want to subscribe for whatever reason. And look, that's fine. But if you guys gonna rock with us and you're gonna stick it out and watch more than 15 minutes of me like babbling on here about sneakers, might as well just consider subscribing, right? Yo, we got Lewis Money. Yo, we got Jamie in the building. I'm gonna show the heaters, bro. Okay, we're gonna get to it, man. We're gonna get to it. So let's blow up the screen over here, all right? So we do happen to have them heaters over here, and you guys know it. I mean, the box says a lot. It really does remind me. What was the last sneaker that they released that came in like a full colored box? Wasn't it like the Taxis, I believe? Or was it the Lucky Greens? Okay, but anyway, we do happen to have the UNC Toes over here. You guys know it. We did hit on the shock drop, and we do happen to have that in your boy's size 9.5 USA. And this reads University Blue / black and white. I'm hyped. I hope you guys are too, because this is definitely one of those sneakers that we need them. We need them, and this is definitely worthy of a double up. I am signing up for other contests online because this is definitely worthy of a double up. All right. Without any further ado, my box came intact to some extent. Let's go ahead, unbox that. Take the top of the box off. You guys do see that Nike stamp of approval, as I just wanted to flash that over here. And without any further ado, there we do happen to have the UNC Toes over here. Okay, so let me go ahead and actually just take them on out of the box so you guys can feast your eyes on these bad boys. All right, so here they are. And wow, the quality on this is superb. Look at that toe box. That toe box is nice and actually tumbled. You're looking at tumbled leather on this. They really did these justice. Just honestly, just out the gates, first impressions, honestly, smells like that Air Jordan, that fresh Air Jordan 1. Almost smells like a car freshener to some extent. You guys know it. All right, there you go. Fresh sneakers in the building. How do you guys rank UNC 2015 to Obsidian versus UNC? Man, that's a good question. We will get to that in terms of the comparison, but I think this is in its own bracket. I'm just going to say it's in its own bracket. I do strongly believe that. So, bottom sneaker, nice, bright UNC. This is obviously going to get dirty in time, but it's nice to see that clean sky blue, all right? And let's give it a quick rotation over here we need them. We needed them, and the sneaker gods definitely bless your guys. So front of the sneaker, you do happen to have that really nice humbled UNC Toe box over there in a really nice leather, black on the front, all the way down to the middle of the sneaker. You do happen to have this really nice white leather, and then the black leather that really wraps around. Air Jordan 1 wings over here. My camera, there you go. Just want to make sure it's clear. So it's they did this really well. It actually does feel real good. You can feel it. It's not so much like I mean, it's embossed, but it's also it's protruding a little bit. Okay, and let's give that you see that like hourglass shape all the way to the back. There you go. I don't know if comparing this to the Obsidian, I much prefer this one. That's just me. I like the fact that you got black sky blue on it. It's just very easy to mix and match. The initial tongue over here, you do happen to have your Nike Air. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at the other pair, okay? And if these do happen to come with any spare laces, okay? So they actually do come with some spare laces, thankfully, okay? It is nice to definitely, I mean, if you're paying $180 to $200 on a sneaker, you definitely want to be able to have some spare laces with them to some extent, okay? So solid. I'm not seeing any quality issues with this at all, and I'm like I'm actually very impressed. Again, I know it's an Air Jordan 1, okay, but it is very hyped color, and these will sell out, okay? So it does come with your standard black lace, okay? Nothing too fancy over there. I'm gonna call it. I'm probably gonna find some white laces for this, because I believe the pair of laces that does come with it is the UNC lace, which is cool. But I feel like this already does happen to have a lot of UNC on it, so I think considering you got some white over here, You got your white midsole as well. I think some white laces. I really wish they just included another pair of laces with this, or I wish they just swapped out the UNC laces with white ones instead. Okay, but you guys know it. We collect a lot of sneakers here, so we got some white laces lying around somewhere. We'll find them later. Okay, I kind of wish I laced them up so you guys could see the main differences. But I would highly recommend swapping, doing a lace swap to either white or leaving it black if anything. I think the UNC laces would probably be a little too much, if anything. Okay, got some fire in the building. Yeah, you know it. You guys let me know. For those that did not hit on the shock drop, we obviously still have a lot of chances. Okay, so don't fret. Just put your contest entries in. Put in the footwork. You're gonna be able to get these. I don't believe this is gonna be that hard of a challenge to be able to hit. I really think that everybody's gonna have a solid shot for a pair for themselves, okay? Especially if you have family, friends, any of your loved ones, just ask them, hey, can you help me out? Can you try for on the sneakers app when it initially drops on the 22nd of this month? Okay, so there's going to still be many opportunities, and if you hit multiple pairs, you can always sell them. You can always sell the other pairs if you just want one for the personal. That's what I typically do. We sign up for a lot of raffles. We hit multiple ones. We sell the others at either shops or online, or we raffle them out. You know what I mean? We do what we need to do. But the quality of the leather on the back is super clean, real nice. Let's actually, I really hope my camera is like working properly here. Okay, you guys, just let me know. I feel like the closer I get, it starts to blur out just a little bit. These are so clean. So has anybody in the chat actually hit on a pair? I am curious if you guys did. I'm checking the box if there's anything else, but no, that's pretty much it. I mean, hey, that's all. This is what you guys came here for, all right? We got Joyce Lee in the building. How you doing? What's up? The Iceman says supposedly we are getting EA on sneakers this Friday, but EA on sneakers on what specifically? Because we already got these. We already got exclusive access on this. We already got exclusive access on the UNC to Chicago's as well today. But yeah, what's up? What is up? I hope you are all having an amazing day, because I am, now that I have these in hand. And you guys know we pulled out the Apple wristband. It's a lot lighter than what I initially envisioned. I'm like, man, I wish this was just a little bit darker. They kind of match the UNC, but hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I might have to swap out this Apple band now. You know, now that I'm like, oh man, it's not the same. Yo, guys, can we take a moment? We got Dial in the building. Can we all wish her a happy birthday? She's actually a Leo as well, I believe, and because it is July. Happy birthday, Dial. Hope you're having an amazing day, and shout out to you. Shout out to you for swinging on by on your birthday. Yes. I would typically play the birthday music. I think we're not at that point in streaming where I could just kind of play the birthday song, you know, happy birthday to you. Okay, happy birthday to you. Appreciate you and all the work you do for the fashion community. That's for sure. Having a great day, Real Gaming says, trying to stay cool in these hot weather. Yeah, I feel like it's been kind of heating up, not just in sneaker world, but it's been getting hot outside. You know, I might have to crack a window soon. With all this heat that's coming to the apartment, I really don't want this place to burn down. But yes, happy birthday indeed. Hope you're having an amazing day. And yeah, we just vibing here. I mean, obviously, you guys know our channel's all about sneakers, but I do want to know, like, what were your thoughts on my Monday stream? We totally switched it out. I had a lot of fun teaching everybody, you know, the basics of yo-yo and you know, where to buy your first yo-yo, because I feel like a lot of people don't really know what to buy, where to go. A lot of people end up going to Amazon to get something cheap, and then they get the cheap thing and then it just doesn't work for them. And I'm just like, hey, well, you know, if you asked me, I would have recommended something that's going to last you a while, and then buy multiple strings so that yo-yo doesn't end up in the shelf. But oh, it's cancer season. All right, there you go. Okay. Well, appreciate you swinging by, and hope you're having a great birthday so far. I believe you also launched your website today, right? And you're doing like some special or something like that. That's awesome. I mean, if you want to drop a link for anybody watching, you know, anybody who's replaying this can go ahead and take a look at your website. Feel free to drop it in so people can take a look at what what you've been up to. But yes, without a doubt. Again, I appreciate all you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. So I'm not quite done with my review yet. I didn't quite get to give it the rating of approval. I mean, we're gonna give it a pretty high rating over here. Okay, so typically break this down into 3 segments. Okay, so we typically talk about materials, color, and then hype. Okay, now let's start off with materials. Very impressed. Very impressed with this. Again, it's an Air Jordan 1. However, the toe box on this really threw me off in a good way. Like, I'm very impressed on like the tumble leather, and it, like, I have no qualms with it. Like, look at that. Come on, super clean, and both sneakers just look super clean. Okay, overall. So yeah, looking at the leather overall, I don't have any glue stains, no nothing. So materials. Guys, materials, I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. I think they actually honestly hit this out of the park, and they really did the UNC Toe justice in terms of what materials they're using. You guys know we've had certain Air Jordan 1s in the past that they drop them, and then the leather isn't like leather. It's like pleather, and it's kind of like, it just feels like it's cheaply made. This is not cheaply made. Like, you're getting your money's worth when it comes to this one, okay? So I'm going to give that a 10 out of 10, okay? Now, color, I absolutely love the UNC Sky Blue. It's really nice color. I'm going to give this a solid 9 out of 10 for the color, okay? I do feel like you can definitely mix this and match this. It's a perfect summer sneaker, probably one of the best summer sneakers that's coming out this month, okay? So if you really want to set yourself up, this is definitely worthy of a pickup. So I'm going to give the color overall a 9 out of 10. I'd rate it a 10 out of 10, but I don't necessarily feel like this is going to be the easiest to mix and match with every single outfit that you do happen to have, and that's why I'm dropping it down just a little bit. So we're giving a solid 9 out of 10 for the color. Now, hype, guys, I think the Air Jordan 1's back. That's just my honest opinion. I think with this, like people are coming out of the woodwork for this. Like, these are these sold out on the shock drop. They're going to sell out again. Everybody's talking about these. Okay, I'm not going to say maybe that the Air Jordan 1 is completely back, but like, the hype's there for this, okay? The hype is there, and I'm basing it on the amount of people in the stream right now, okay? So, like, I mean, you know, like, people showing up, and people definitely, they want to glance at this. They want to know, like, are these worth picking up? So, yeah, okay? So, hype. I'm going to put the hype up there at a 9 out of 10. I really do think, like, people be talking about these. People asking me about these. This is definitely worthy of a scoop. So, overall rating for these, I'm going to give these a solid 9 out of 10, okay? I really like these a lot. This is definitely a phenomenal sneaker. And, again, I would recommend putting some white laces on this. I think it completes it in terms of, I really wish this came with white laces. You're going to have to most likely find some white laces on, you know, like, if you don't already have some white laces lying around, you can always find them online. There are a couple, like Lace Labs is one of the sites I typically go to. We also do happen to have, I believe New York Dad has a sponsor, Luke King Laces as well. So yeah, so there are a couple options that you guys can, you know, find some white laces. So yeah, solid 9 out of 10. I really like these a lot. This is definitely just making me really happy, because anybody who knows me very well knows this is one of my favorite silhouettes. It's hard for me to pick. It's hard for me to pick between the Air Jordan 4 and the Air Jordan 1, and I'll explain why. For me, the reason why is because for me, it's like this constant, like, well, it depends, like, which Air Jordan 1 and which Air Jordan 4, because they're so close for me in terms of which one's better. I know some people say Air Jordan 4s over everything. I'll agree to that to some extent, but I do feel, because I'm just such a sneakerhead here, that, like, it really depends on the Air Jordan 4. It really does. I'm not going to say Air Jordan 4 in general, but they're so closely aligned for me that it's really hard for me to pick. But I think this is going to beat out a good chunk of 4s for me specifically, okay? I'm not going to name names, but I like these a lot, and I hope you guys too. If you haven't already smashed that like button, it definitely does help the channel a lot. And I hope you guys enjoyed my review. Solid 9 out of 10. This I think, again, I'm not going to say this is like anywhere close to sneaker of the year, but I think this is sneaker of the month. Okay, I really do think this is sneaker of the month. I think it's a great contender for sneaker of the month, based on the colorways, based on everything you can mix and match with a lot of these summer fits that we're putting together. And you can honestly wear this all year round, considering the fact it's like this really nice sky blue. I can also see a lot of like winter fits with this as well. All right. But yeah, so that concludes my review. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at what these are doing on an aftermarket. market, okay? Now, what does it say in my title? It says sell now or wear now, okay? If you love them, what do I say? What's my tagline? You like him, rock him, okay? So if you got these on the shock drop, you have them in hand, and you want to wear them, what are you waiting for? Just put them on and wear them. You know, I would love to see these out in the wild. And I know I'm going to, you know how you know a sneaker is a good sneaker? People wearing it, okay? If you don't see people wearing it, what does that say? It's not as popular, okay? So yes, I would definitely recommend wearing them if you don't plan on selling them. However, you plan on making a little bit of coin. I'm not saying it's going to be a lot of money. Sell now on, because this is as high as they're going to be, okay? So let's go ahead and let's click into these on GOAT and let's see what these are going for. Earlier in the week, about 5 days ago, I was looking at these numbers, and these were definitely on the higher side. These were actually close to 300, including taxes and everything. I would actually see that these were getting really close. So if you did hit on these and you sold them early and you made that $300, congrats to you, shout out to you. That's the way to operate in this market right now, because we're kind of in a weird place with sneakers right now where a lot of sneakers aren't really making that much money. And hey, it is what it is. You know, we're going to have our highs. We're going to have our lows. Right now, it's kind of like a weird time. But considering the fact these retail for $180, $200 out the gate, that 9.5, most likely anybody who would want to buy this off GOAT is probably going to be spending anywhere from $275 to $280 with all that fun extra stuff. All right. So let's see larger sizes. If you are looking on making money on this, when you're joining these contests, go for size 11, go for size 12. Those are the sizes I'd recommend. Maybe a 10, if anything, but yeah, I would recommend on going for these larger sizes, if anything. Those are going to be the the lunch money. I'm just going to say this is kind of like a lunch, like you're going to make a little bit of lunch money to some extent, but again, it's a general release, so there's going to be a lot that's going to go around. Highly recommend more for the personal, but it's a solid pair. As I mentioned, solid 9 out of 10 for me. Now, diving back to sneakers over here. So yes, we're expecting a full family size run. Trust me, you're gonna see that family in Disneyland. Everybody's wearing the UNC Toe. It's gonna be that sneaker that everybody's wearing, and the entire family, the mom, the dad, and then the kids are all gonna be rocking it, because this is coming out in a lot of sizes. It's coming out in a full family run. So definitely excited about this one. I hope you guys are too. I hope you enjoyed my review. We're literally like right on the dot for 30 minutes here. I'm going to transition the conversation into exactly what the hell happened today, guys. So we had a shock drop on these, and you guys know it. I mean, I'm always prepared to some extent. So boom, we pretty much had 2 devices ready to go, just trying for these, because honestly, I think it's definitely worthy of a review. Shout out to anybody who did hit on these, because I don't believe there was that many stock, okay? So we did happen to have that shock drop, boom, okay? Shock drop on sneakers, and this happened literally. You see the time over here? This happened at 11 a.m. PST today. So if anybody knew about it, you know, and you were able to try and you hit, congrats, because I don't think that there was too many to go around. This will be dropping later in the month, okay? This is going to be dropping later in the month. We're expecting it on the 26th. That's one day before my birthday, okay? So yes, it is birthday month for a lot of us Leos in the building. And yeah, if you hit on these, congrats. We fortunately did get a pair. Now, I took 6 L's before we actually got them, and and bang, we got them, okay? We pretty much got them. We got them in not our size. We got them in a size 7. But it's all good. It's all good in the hood, because this is going to be a sneaker that I can definitely break even on. We're all about getting the content and then moving on, okay? But this is definitely worthy of, I mean, based on what I'm seeing, based on some of the early reviews I've seen, I'm fortunate that we're going to be getting, this is kind of like an early review to some extent, that we're going to be getting the UNC Toes. This is an early review, considering the fact that UNC Toe is dropping on the 22nd of this month. And then these awesome sneakers are going to be dropping on the 26th. So we're going to be receiving it hopefully before the 26th, and we'll be able to put out that review as well. It's all about getting the content before everybody else. Like, that's how I envision this. Is like, if you're not first, what did I post on Instagram? If you're not first, you're last, okay? That's pretty much how we roll, okay? That's how we roll. But I'm hyped for these, because these are initially released in a high version in 2020, okay? So these did drop in 2020 in a high version. And I was really looking at both of them. Okay, it's the exact same colors, exact same thing, just in a low version. And this is another perfect summer sneaker, honestly. Okay, like yes, it's another Jordan brand. UNC to Chicago. However, the low I think is definitely the move versus the high. And you don't want to pay for the high because the high is kind of like a little bit on the higher side right now in the aftermarket. So I don't believe this is going to be super heavily stocked considering it's a women's Air Jordan 1. But we will see stock numbers the moment that it comes out. I'll be sharing that. I'll do my darnest to be live during this period of time on the 26th. But yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying the stream. Again, we're just here to hang out, chill and vibe. I'm gonna get some background music in a bit. But yeah, give me 1 second. I just want to double check because we did have an issue a couple weeks ago where where my chat was frozen. But no, we're good. We're good. How is everybody doing? Yo, we got Mo Beta Kicks in the building. How are you? Hey, yo, it's a celebration, man. You know, this entire month, honestly. Again, I'm going to reiterate myself. July for me, like we don't just celebrate one birthday, we celebrate the entire freaking month. That's how we rock over here, okay? So you know, whether we're getting sneakers for ourselves or whether we vibing, hanging out, like it's a, you know, it's a celebration over here, that's for sure. So I'm hyped to be live. I'm hyped to be hanging out with all you all. Let me know in the comments. I mean, well, let me know in the chat, like what are you guys excited about? Because honestly, we were here for this, and this is literally, this is going to be my birthday sneaker, I guess, to myself. You know, it's like I'm always getting presents for myself, so this is definitely going to be the sneaker that I'm going to be rocking on my birthday. That's definitely the plan. I definitely like these a lot, and it's a, you guys know it, it's a movie out here. Okay, we try to get the content, we try to get the content as early as we can, partially because, you know, like YouTube is a competition, but it's also just a competition with ourselves. So we try to one-up ourselves each and every single live to some extent in terms of, you know, just trying to be as prepared as possible. Let's give it one more 360 over here. So we did go over pricing and all that stuff. Again, do not pay resale. And if you plan on making some money, sell today, Junior. Okay, you want to sell it now, that's for sure. But what is up? Yeah, no, I'm just gonna play some background music over here while we just all like vibe out, hang out over here for a while. I mean, the initial live today's live was mainly to go over these and can just give you guys, like, you know, my honest thoughts on this. Okay, let me go ahead and just make sure you got a little bit of music in the background. Yeah, no, they're clean, guys. Let it be known in the chat who is. I'm excited for the moment we get monetized. So guys, we're so close to the monetization realm. Let me pull up my stats because I'm getting excited about it. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, you can't blame me for being excited about it because we put a lot of work into the channel with the amount of money that we spent on sneakers and the amount of information that we share with everybody. Because to me, it's not so much just about showing sneakers, and you know, it's about actually talking a little bit about the history to some extent. You know what I mean? You just realize you're on the wrong account. Oh, there you are. Okay, we got two Joy Sleeves in the building. What's going on? How are you? Shout out to everybody rocking with us in the building. Let it be known if you didn't hit on the shock drop. Are you going to be going for these? I'm super excited about there. There you go. Okay, awesome. Yeah, and again, Mo Beta Kicks, appreciate you. It's always nice to see you be going live a lot lately as well. So we love to see it. We love to see our fellow YouTubers, you know, like coming up. That's for sure. So I'm double checking on my YouTube studio. I just want to share my stats with you because again, this isn't just for me. This is for us at the end of the day. I do want to share. Based on the past 365 days. So for those that don't know, to be able to get monetized on YouTube, it's a rolling 365 days. It's not just something that it's not like a fixed from January 1st till December 31st. It's like the past 365 days you would have had to have accumulated 4,000 watch hours. So if you guys see over here, if you guys see these stats, this is literally where we're at right now. And it's exciting. It's really exciting. So it's saying over here we're at 3,900 ish. Let me take one more. Oh, I'm not actually sharing my screen. Let me share that. If I get real, if we get really nitty gritty over here, so we're at like 3,884 right now. So we got like we got about 100, like what, 15 more watch hours. We're like, we're trending real well in terms of the trajectory. And if you guys just surprisingly see more content from me, it's because we're on that chase. On that chase to be able to apply for it, because it's exciting. A lot of people dream to get YouTube monetized, and we've been working at it. I believe in the past it was very different. They didn't really have like these different goals and metrics you had to hit. You could just you just put out a specific amount of content. I believe I was supposed to get $100 check from YouTube, and that never came into fruition. I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, man, it would have been nice to have that extra $100 for that YouTube owes me. I don't know whatever happened to that money, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, that was probably like what, 10 years ago, if anything. But yeah, so these are some of the stats. Super excited about it. I just want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Like we're like, I could not have made this possible without any of you guys. Within the past 365 days, we literally almost got to what, 300 subscribers. It's awesome. It's awesome to see it. And I just want to thank each and every single like sneaker YouTuber or any YouTuber out there who has pointed people to my channel and has shared content and all that fun stuff. All right, so shout out to all you all. Okay, so yes, we're definitely expecting this real soon. I'm super excited about that one for sure. We do happen to have these ones too that are popping up. I'm not the biggest fan of this one specifically. I don't know what it is about the chambrays, but we're most likely going to be passing these. Are dropping on the 15th of this month. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I do see these sitting on the sneakers app. So, I mean, if you're a sneaker collector and you really want this a part of your collection, send it. But yeah, to me, it's not nothing that we're that we got to get and review on the channel. Okay. But yeah, I'm glad you're on the right account and you figured it out. All right. Give me 1 second here. Not sure if you guys can hear any of the music, but if you keep on looking at me like that. Passing on the 7s too. I think a lot of people are going to be passing on the 7s, and I think the reason why is because you're already, like, think about it. If you have a sneaker budget, okay, let's say your sneaker budget's like $250 like a month. Like, I'm actually thinking about that. That already kind of sounds like a lot. $250 a month, and yet we're probably spending like $200 every week, right? To put out content for you all. I don't know. What would you say is like a fair sneaker budget per month? I don't know. I feel like that number can really fluctuate depending on how much of a sneaker enthusiast you are. The only shoes I'm going for this month in UNC Toes, hey, and that's why I know that this video is going to do well, is because a lot of people are literally coming out for these. They're coming out for these. So if you're literally just here on the live for these, best of luck to you. Best of luck to you guys going for them. Okay, so yes, other sneakers, I'm not necessarily seeing anything too crazy. I know that these Converse A Cold Wall did drop. I believe this one is still in stock. It's stashed SF in limited sizes. I think it's just like a full size. So I mean, it's a full size except a size 10. So they have like an 8, 9, an 11. They have those. If you are looking for just a solid tone. I believe for me, sneakers like this are very popular in Europe. Like these definitely, I believe most of these actually did sell out. Yeah, most of the larger ones did sell out. It's just a solid colorway, and you can mix and match this with a lot of different fits. That's why I could see this one doing well for the personal. Okay, I could definitely see that doing well for the personal. But scrolling down, taking a look at anything else, they did release some vests and some shirts as well. And yeah, I mean, this is the eye on the prize, definitely. Like, I think for the entire month, a lot of people are like, whatever money they're putting towards a sneaker for the summer, it's definitely these ones, all right? So I'm just excited to have them and get that early content. So shout out to the Sneaker Gods for blessing this guy and blessing the channel with a pair of these. I hope you guys enjoyed the review, okay? But But yeah, let me know if you do happen to have any questions about the the UNC Toe. While I'm here, I'm more than happy to answer them to any extent. We just wanted to go live, hang out with you all. It's Wednesday, and I just want to be upfront with exactly the schedule this week. Okay, so I repeat, I will not be going live tomorrow. Tomorrow's live is today's live, okay? Because I got some prior commitments that are happening tomorrow. I got a pretty slammed week, okay? I'm just letting you guys know, between work and everything, like, I don't have many windows of time to really breathe. So that's why we went live today to cover this, because this is important. We had to get this content out. This is probably going to be I would say probably my most watched sneaker review of this month. I think so, based on the fact that there's a lot of hype regarding the university toes. Yo, Nitro, what's going on? How are you? What is up? I hope your hand is doing better. I know you had some issues a while back with your hand and editing and stuff, but I hope you're doing well. Let it be known in the chat, man. I was definitely concerned about you, man. So just want to know how things have been in your neck of the woods and what you've been up to. And let me know, guys, if the music's too loud, if it's too soft. I just want to make sure, because sometimes I rewatch some of my stuff and I'm like, I can barely hear myself because the music's too loud, or you can barely hear the music because my voice is too loud. But I like having some background music to some extent. So I did want to touch on one thing, okay? This is I would say an upcoming brand, and it's one of those brands that kind of blew up on TikTok, okay? I'm gonna transition the conversation a little bit over here to some clothing, okay? Because this is a brand that I recently started following, and I really love this guy's vision and everything that he's been doing. His name is SK. I don't know if anybody is familiar with SK, but basically his brand is called You Love SK, and this kid absolutely blew up on TikTok, okay? So I'm gonna share his store over here. This is a lot of the stuff that he sells, okay? And a lot of his stuff is already sold out, but basically YL is his brand with the exclamation point. It does kind of give me Bape vibes to some extent, but his whole brand is You Love SK, and this guy is named SK. He's kind of like a skater slash, I don't know, a lot of his style is kind of like, it kind of gives me punk vibes to some extent. So these are some of the graphics. He just dropped these shirts today, okay? So this is his SK and the YL. Might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I absolutely love his designs. I think he's pulling some inspiration definitely from Bape. So he dropped these beanies as well, so you can take a look at his stuff. I think it's priced at a good price range for the quality you're getting. And he also posts a lot of content on YouTube as well. A lot of his stuff is all about designer, and he's selling the lifestyle. He's basically selling the lifestyle of what it's like to have money, and also, I don't know, it's just kind of like this cool lifestyle to some extent. And I really think he's doing a really good job on his brand. So I just wanted to share it with all y'all, let you guys know a little bit. It's all, yeah. So You Love SK is basically his brand. He puts out great content online, and his dream was to just make it in clothing. So this is a lot of his stuff. Very Bape inspired, as you see, like all over prints and all of that stuff. And yeah, as you see, a lot of his stuff is already sold out on the site, but I think he puts out some like pretty cool stuff. And I just wanted to touch on it a little bit. I know it's a little bit different than a lot of the sneaker content, but I do want to touch on fashion as well. For those that don't know, feel free to go ahead and take a look at his stuff on TikTok as well. Like, I just think that he knows what he's doing from a marketing standpoint. Like, he really does know how to market himself to, I believe, maybe more so a younger audience. But he's definitely selling the dream. He's selling the dream of what it's like to be successful. And I have picked up some of his stuff. I believe I ended up picking up, yeah. You guys know me. I have an eye for stuff that's gonna sell out. I ended up picking up this one. It's kind of like a distressed type of hoodie. This is definitely an awesome piece. I really like it a lot. So he does still happen to have this one in stock in a gray version, and this one I found pretty interesting because it's just zippers. Like it's not like you zip it open. You can kind of use that in, like, you can put something in a pocket. It's literally just zippers. It just kind of gives me some pretty interesting vibes. I don't know this kid's ethnicity. However, a lot of this does give me kind of like European, European like streetwear slash like skater vibes to some extent. So I do like his stuff a lot, and I just wanted to kind of like, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this in the chat if you guys want to take a look at some of his stuff. I think it's decently priced, and I believe this kid has made, he's made a lot of money doing this stuff. So shout out to SK. So if you're interested, I believe these t-shirts will eventually sell out. Just right now he restocked, and he hasn't had a lot of restocks recently. So today was like the first day in a while that he's restocked his stuff. You can also take a look on his Instagram. So he has Instagram, TikTok, and then also YouTube as well. And I'm a fan. I'm a fan of what he's doing. And he's definitely selling some kind of dream to a lot of a younger audience, which I think is awesome. You like the green hoodie? Well, the green hoodie is pretty awesome too. Yeah, this one right here. So he has zip up hoodies, and I believe majority of these, all the good stuff sells out. But I think he's somebody worth following because he's going to be dropping more clothing soon. He recently moved to a new manufacturer as well, so feel free to go ahead and take a look at some of his stuff. I'm just a fan, so we're definitely going to be, a lot of this stuff just definitely has some like Bape inspired stuff to some extent, but he does the designs and he puts out the stuff. So yeah, these are some pretty cool beanies as well. They're kind of very on the simple side. However, a lot of the good stuff, as you do see, did sell out. He stocked this, and then now he did add green, blue, and a white one as well. But yeah, he also, if you're wondering about sizing, the video he dropped today, I believe he dropped it like, what was it, 6 or 7 hours ago. He shows all the sizes on him, so at least you can actually see how these fit on body. And you can make that educated decision on what size makes the most sense for you if you do decide to go that route. So yeah, shout out to SK. No, he for those that don't know him, he definitely that boy's going places for sure. And he definitely knows what he's doing. I don't know who he's been following or his inspiration, but yeah, he's worked some like odd end jobs, and like I think, the thing about success is like there are certain people, they just need to blow up one time and that's it. They're good. They're good. They'll be able to ride that wave to the next thing. All you need to do is have one hit, whether it's a song, whether it's a book, whether it's a video, and you just blow up, and then you're sitting pretty, and then you can navigate from that point, because a lot of people, all they need is just one shot. They just need one shot, and then from that point forward, they can go ahead and make it happen. But guys, I hope you guys appreciate the live so far. We all just vibing here, hanging out. I just wanted to share some of the things top of mind. But again, these UNC toes, they're not going to sit. I don't even believe that they're going to sit in stores. These are going to sell out, okay? So if you're serious about scooping up one of these, just be on top of your contests and stuff. If you do hit multiple contests, again, you can sell them. You could sell that extra pair, okay? You can pick the better pair, and then you could sell them. That's sometimes what I do. I get on 4 pairs or something, choose the best one, sell the rest. You know what I mean? I think that's what I like about sneakers is, as much as certain sneakers maybe not be the safest investment, if it's a hype sneaker, you're kind of safe to some extent, because there's going to be some demand, especially when people start wearing their pairs and you're hanging on to it, and then a year passes. You can sell that, because Nike's not going to be making a restock unless it's like 10 years out. You know what I mean? So it's I don't know. For me, I can't even tell you how many sneakers we've scooped up since we've started. But I've sold a lot, and I do plan on. So we are going to be doing a monetization party. The moment that we actually hit the 4,000 threshold, I'm going to be doing a stream, and I'll probably put out some like I'll put out some kind of like with the confetti and stuff in the thumbnail, so you guys will know that we're throwing like it's a milestone over here for us. So we're going to be throwing a monetization party. I will be doing some giveaways on that live. Okay, so you do not want to miss that live. The moment we go live, we're going to be hanging out. I mean, I don't know. Well, I wish I could be like sending pizzas and all that to you guys, but we're going to be hanging out. We're going to be playing some music. We're going to be having a good time. And we're going to have some raffles going on, okay? So you don't want to miss that live. I can't tell you exactly what we're going to be raffling out. I think I did give some clues. We're going to be raffling out some. So I got a lot of stuff. We're going to be raffling out some hats. We're going to be raffling out some shirts, and most likely a pair of sneakers as well, okay, for that initial monetization party. So I'm super excited about that. It's been a long time coming, but I can't do this. I can't do this without you guys, you know? So I appreciate all the support from the bottom of my heart. I love doing this stuff. I love going live and hanging with you all, giving you guys my honest opinion. Kind of like being that person that I wanted to watch when I like prior to starting on YouTube. I was like, I just want to see what I'm buying, and I want to hear somebody's honest opinion on them and if it's worth scooping up. You know what I mean? So yeah, guys, with that being said, that pretty much concludes the live today. I just wanted to go live for, you know, I think what we're like 51 minutes in right over here. But I do want to share my Instagram as I typically do over here in stream fashion. I think the other sneaker that I am excited about is going to be, I don't believe it actually popped up on they're the I think it's the black toe lows. Yeah, let me actually just share this real quick. These ones. So I'm actually really excited about these ones dropping. This is going to be dropping later in the month, okay? So aside from the UNC to Chicago's, these are another pair of sneakers that we will be reviewing on the channel. I believe I have this on the way to me, so I'm really excited about that review. Real Gaming says, we appreciate you for all the work. Hey man, like, you know, like I love sneakers, and I love all y'all rocking with us over here. But this one's on the way to me, okay? I already got confirmation. Expect this live relatively soon. I think this one, it all depends. So I might have the UNC to Chicago first, but if this comes first, we might do this one first. It's all about me getting the content out as soon as I can, okay? So the moment that we get these in, we're gonna definitely do a solid review for you guys. But in typical stream fashion, I'm going to go ahead and share my Instagram. So guys, if you could kindly take a little moment and smash that like button out of the park, consider subscribing, especially if you're part of the 60-70% that are just tuning in and finding out about me for the first time. My name is Ernest Kahn. I'm going to introduce myself one last time before I jump on out of here. My name is Ernest Kahn. I've been doing sneaker content since early 2022, and we've covered, this is my 157th sneaker review on the channel. I need to update this over here. But I also do yo-yo content as well, so expect more yo-yo lives, more yo-yo tutorials, more yo-yo freestyles, and more sneaker content. Okay, that's definitely what we're all about, doing that over here. You can find me over here on Instagram. You can DM me if you happen to have any questions, whether it's sneaker related or yo-yo related. And then also my website is over here. You just click into my website, and basically on my site I have everything from lessons and events, packages and pricing. I do virtual lessons as well. As of, I believe, 2 weeks ago we launched it, and you know we're already in business. All right, we've already been doing you know, a bunch of you know, virtual yo-yo lessons. So if that's up your alley and you're into that, awesome, full send it. Let me know. Contact me. You can feel free to go ahead, and we also do happen to have a contact page, and then, you know, direct access to me as well. This is my business number, so you guys can contact me if you do happen to have any questions. I am Bay Area based, San Francisco Bay Area based. Shout out to everybody in the Bay, or everybody in California in general. But yeah, if you ever want me to book me for an event out here, let me know, and you know, I'll be there. We'll figure it out. We'll make it work, you know. So yeah, guys, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and play some music as I typically do in stream fashion, and we're just gonna relax for the remainder of the day, okay? But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, okay? I know it was pretty much a quick one, but you know, I said everything I wanted to say about the UNC Toes. These are amazing. These are going to sell out, okay? And again, if you have them in hand, wear them or sell them, okay? That's pretty much what I plan on doing. Shout out to all y'all, and we do happen to have Michael Rondo saying have a great weekend. Oh yeah, he actually does kind of feel like the weekend has started, but I still got a lot of work to do. We always working to some extent, but we also know when we need to recharge some batteries, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and jump on out of here, guys. I'm going to play some music as I typically do, and I appreciate you all from the bottom of my heart. We're so close to that 4,000 watch hours. If you guys want to do me a solid, feel free to go ahead and take a look at my playlist on YouTube. Just have it run in the background, you know what I mean, while you're having, like, I don't know, dinner or anything. It helps the channel more than you guys realize, all right? But with that being said, you know, we're going to go ahead and peace on out. I'm super excited to rock these birthday shoes real soon. All right, guys. Peace. Much love. I'll see you all very, very soon. The sooner you guys know. Later.